grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today, we are back with one of the most jam-packed daily market updates in a while. We have a ton of stuff going on. The Bored Ape Yacht Club was just hacked, right? Their Instagram account was just hacked. We're going to talk about that. Dogecoin is pumping a lot right now because of Elon's shenanigans with Twitter, which are kind of happening right now. Like, he actually might buy Twitter coming up here on Monday. But we also have the ECB slamming crypto. Actually, it is Monday today. What am I talking about? But he's making progress. We're going to talk about it. Also, the Forbes just put out an article about Ripple. We've got a new stable coin that has just launched on Near Protocol. We're going to talk about NFTCOM, a bunch of stuff today. But before we get into it, make sure you're following me on Twitter. Also follow me on Instagram. My username is the exact same. Look for the blue check mark. Do not get scammed. Now, let's start off with the Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff, because this is very interesting here. So basically, the Instagram account for the Bored Ape Yacht Club was hacked. Okay, and we can see ZachXBT right here has a screenshot, and they have a bad link. This is a scam link. He blurted out. Respect to him for doing that. They have a scam link in the bio. And then I'm assuming what happened, I could probably go check if it's still up. But they might not have control of it. They drove traffic to this link by posting this right here, which is welcome to the land airdrop. You need to connect your MetaMask wallet before you can claim land. Now, that is actually very scary, right? If you see something like that, you've got to check. You got to cross-check about 5 times if it's real, okay? So basically, the hacker has stolen 4 Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, 7 Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs, 3 Bored Ape Kennel Clubs, 1 Clone X, and more. 91 NFTs in total. He mapped out the hacker's wallet right here. Some of it's going through Tornado Cash. A bunch of different addresses there. So this is pretty insane, okay? And Bored Ape, the official Twitter, right, not the Instagram, they put out a warning right here. There's no mint going on. So this is kind of insane. Right as Bored Apes were hitting their all-time high, right? They hit 155, I believe, was their all-time high. This might bring the price down a little bit, but I don't think so. It's still at 147. So let's get into the overall market here. We have Bitcoin at $39,000, Ethereum at $2,800. That's getting down there into some decent buying opportunity. As we checked yesterday on the crypto meter, a lot of people were like, a lot of money, buying money was flowing into ETH. We have Avalanche at $69. That's a great buy as well, in my opinion. Also, Near is down 8%, and they just launched their new stablecoin. So this thing has an extreme amount of potential. And I think I actually hold some Near, by the way. And I believe I have 1 Near NFT. I have 1 Near NFT. So if this keeps coming down, like, look at the 1 month, 3 month is decent, but I would hope to get this at $10. I believe my entry point is at $10 on Near, but that is still a great pickup right there. I also want to talk about Metis DAO, $59. Okay, this is way down from when we were talking about it, right? Let's see when my initial Metis call was. My initial Metis call was, let's see, right here in the Gold Squad Telegram. If you're not in there, make sure you join. My entry price was $141. So you can imagine I am way down on this. I'm way down, right? And I believe, let me see when this was again. Let's see, January 26. That was really? That was January 26. So that was like right after it basically crashed down from its all-time high. I believe when it went up to 171, I took a bit of profit, but I don't know. Metis, $60. Take a look at the supply, 10 million. How many of these 10 million are you going to accumulate, right? I'm accumulating this. There's no questions asked. If you guys want something to research Metis DAO. Look at the DACs, DACs instead of DAOs. They have a certain type of DAO that they're working on called a DAC. Vitalik's mother on the team, etc. I am still stacking this. Very strong project still. Now, Bitcoin price, we're getting a little pump up right here. 1 hour, printed double green dots. Momentum wave clearly coming up. Red money flow clearly coming up. Both RSIs clearly going up on the 1 hour. So maybe in the short term, Bitcoin starts climbing back up a little bit here. 12 hours, we see, not even, well, we're basically right in the middle of the momentum wave coming, curling over, and the red money flow is still deep there. VWAP is about to go above the 0 line, which means it's probably gonna go flat right now, and stay at 39,000. Let's talk about Dogecoin. Why is Dogecoin pumping? We have a 12-hour candle of 6% there. You also had the 1 hour, massive 1 hour candle, 12% in 1 hour. And this is because Twitter is seriously considering this deal with Elon Musk, right? $54 per share. Musk's deal did not contain any details about financing and how he's actually going to pay for it, because a lot of Elon's wealth is wrapped up in the Tesla stock. And this article basically just explains what the heck is going on with all of this stuff. If it happens, I would love that, right? I think Elon's a great person to have running Twitter, or being a majority owning Twitter. Like, I think he's a great person to own Twitter. Twitter seems like the final beast, right? You've got Instagram, that's owned by the Zuckerberg. You got Facebook, owned by Zuck. You got TikTok, owned by China, right? What else? I don't know who Snapchat's owned by. But Twitter seems like that final beast that needs to be preserved, because it is actually it's a pretty good social platform. And I would love to see Elon on there. Of course, one of the first things he's going to do when he gets Twitter is enable Dogecoin tipping, or set that up. So that is why Dogecoin is pumping right here, because, I mean, we've got the Doge King about to own Twitter, and he can pump Doge in so many ways. As for buying Doge right now, I mean, you still could, right? Depending on what Elon does, it could actually bring it way back up to 17 cents if he does something. Enabling tipping wouldn't really do anything to the price. It wouldn't add volume, really. I don't think so. But the news of it would pump the price. Now, let's talk about the ECB. So the European Central Bank, we've got a policymaker really just hounding on crypto here. He says they derive their value from greed. On the same day, a leading crypto player's comments gave rise to comparison with Ponzi schemes. So the classic argument coming from a European Central Bank regulator right here, basically saying right here, crypto assets are bringing about instability and insecurity. The exact opposite of what they promised. They are creating a new Wild West. Yes, we're trying to break your system and then build it up better. Okay? That's honestly what's happening, right? Being crypto equals creating a problem for these type of people, European Central Bank type of people, right? And then they see that problem and they think it's a threat. Then they start suing it. They start hating on it. But eventually they just adopt it because it's way better than their outdated, clunky system. Now, we also have this Forbes article called All the SEC's Emails. Decent title, Roslyn. I think she's done articles before, but that title's interesting. Does not mention XRP or Ripple in the title. But this whole article, if you guys want to read this, I'll leave the link in the description. And some people get confused about where I leave the links. You've got to go all the way here, go here, and there's right here, shout out the crypto community, links used in the video. And I link to everything I used inside that video. Also, you have all the socials and Market Cypher. If you guys want to buy Market Cypher, you have all that stuff right in the description. So this means nothing, absolutely nothing. Ignore these people and continue to study crypto. But as for this Forbes article, this is a good read. Read through this if you need to get up to speed on the XRP lawsuit. We also have the crypto exchange called Kraken. How do you guys say that? Let me know in the comments. Kraken or Kraken? My whole life I've said Kraken. I've said Kraken my whole life. But let me know how you guys say that. Gets a license to operate in Abu Dhabi. So they get a new Kraken has a new license to operate in Abu Dhabi. Very cool. They've set up, what did they set up? A regional headquarters in the United Arab Emirates capital. Super dope. Now, let's talk about the USN stablecoin. So the USN stablecoin goes live on Near Protocol. This is very cool. It's basically kind of the same as the Terra Luna stablecoin, which is UST or Frax Finance. I've actually never looked into Frax Finance. It's soft pegged to the US dollar, but they do not hold dollar cash reserves, right? Terra USD does not hold US cash reserves either, right? And that's why Do Kwon, who's the creator of Terra or the CEO or something, all these titles are so bad. Creator, founder, CEO, head. But Do Kwon is buying up. He bought up $10 billion of Bitcoin, right? And he's using that to keep the peg going in the long term. USN stablecoin can be minted by depositing in Near tokens as collateral. And there's an independent team called Decentral Bank, which is a DAO, which is leading the USN stablecoin effort. I like that name, Decentral Bank, right? It's like central bank, but Decentral Bank. We also have some protocols integrating the USN stablecoin. You can get 10% annual yield from Decentral Bank. The DAO is going to vote it in, so this is very cool. Let's see if that's actually up on here yet. Oh, it is. Okay, that logo is peculiar. I do not like the logo. I'm sorry. Logo's kind of whack, but there it is, USN. So we've got another stable coin. Like, how many of these? USD A, B, C, D, C, B. Like all the USD, like you just put USD and you add a letter behind it. Now, let's talk about NFT.com. You can still get in on the whitelist. The whitelist closes tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. EDT. 3,000 Genesis keys. I am on the whitelist. I'm very bullish on this, dude. NFT.com, right? Jordan Freed, right here. Founder of NFT.com, right? Bullish on Jordan as well. Let's go. Like, I'm ready to see what NFT.com brings. And the final thing we'll talk about is the Ethereum merge actually having further delays and more bugs, right? So basically, this guy from Bitwise, Matt Haugen, said further delays can't be ruled out. So there might be further delays on Ethereum 2.0. And the migration to proof-of-stake algorithm may not be bug-free. This is because it's super technically hard to actually do this. But what I want to talk about is if these keep getting delayed, if this keeps getting delayed, it might line up perfectly with when the XRP lawsuit ends. Okay? So think about that. Imagine how easily that would start a bull run. Ethereum merges from proof of work to proof of stake right as XRP wins the lawsuit. Boom, like everything would explode. So we have a lot to look forward to, and of course I will always be here covering every single moment of it. We've had some legendary moments. Today is a legendary moment. Bored Ape Yacht Club hacked. Insane. Even the smartest people still falling for these hacks. It's crazy. But that is all we've got for the daily market update. Make sure you're following on Twitter, Instagram. Drop a like on the video if you made it this far. If you're still watching, you're a beauty. You are a beauty if you're still watching. Also, join the Telegram group. I love every single one of you. And goodbye.